One story that went under the radar a little bit ever since Trump won the election was how Russia's nuclear doctrine has been changed. Vladimir Putin lowered the bar for deploying tactical and more powerful strategic atomic weapons in a broad overhaul of his country's nuclear doctrine. To put it another way, Russia does not rule out using nukes in a conventional war. There is a Russian strategy known as escalate to de-escalate, which means using a tactical nuclear weapon on the battlefield to change the course of a conflict that Russian forces are at risk of losing. A tactical nuclear weapon describes a weapon that could be used within a theater of war and could be delivered at a shorter range. Russia's announcement that it is expanding the criteria for nuclear strike came a few days after Biden gave Ukraine the green light to begin striking inside Russia with U.S.-supplied long-range missiles. All of this came just 2 months before Donald Trump takes office, and as North Korean troops have begun supporting Russia in the Russia-Ukraine war. This sets up the scenario, potentially, that Russia could decide to use a tactical nuclear weapon over the next few weeks before Donald Trump takes office. Russia now has a window to strike back at Ukraine, thus putting themselves in a better position to negotiate peace after Trump comes back to office. The possibility of Russia using a nuke before Trump is sworn in as president also sets up the scenario where Donald Trump is seen as the one who will rescue us from the horrors of nuclear war. So while Trump has promised to quickly resolve the Russia-Ukraine war, as well as what's going on in the Middle East, Russia is in a prime position to escalate things on a short-term basis in order to get what they want after Trump comes in. So I do believe there is a strong possibility that nuclear weapons will be used in the next month or two, which would be the first time they are used in a war in nearly 80 years. And if that does happen, the one who follows that up with a plan for peace and security will be seen as the savior of the world.